Hey, Heartfelt families, thank you so much for joining me today by the fireside. I'm here ready to enjoy a book. This is one of my favorite places to read a story, either by myself or with people who I love. So tonight, I'm ready to share a story with you by the fireside. And this book is called Compost Stew, an A to Z recipe for the earth. And the author, the person who wrote it, is Mary McKenna Siddles, and it was illustrated by Ashley Wolf. She was the one who made all the pictures. And I love the pictures in this book, so really pay attention to the illustrations. So, Compost Stew. Here we go. Here's the cover. What are all these things, do you think? They're very important helpers to making compost. I wonder if you know what those are. Let's find out. Environmental chefs, here's a recipe for you to fix from scratch to mix a batch of compost stew. Ingredients: apple cores, bananas bruised, coffee grounds with filters used. So this book is kind of like a recipe for compost. Dirt clods crumbled, eggshells crushed, fruit pulp left behind, all mushed. Grass clippings, hair snippings, and an insect or two. Just add to the pot and let it all rot into compost stew. Save jack-o'-lanterns, kitchen scraps, laundry lint from dryer traps, mulch removed from garden beds, nutshells, oatmeal, and paper shreds. Quarry dust, rye bread crust, and seaweed strands, a few. Just add it to the pot and let it all rot into compost stew. Take tea bags plucked from long hot swimmings, underbrush prunings and vegetable trimmings, wiggly worms with compost cravings, Christmas tree needles and yellow pine shavings, and zinnia heads from flower beds whose blooming days are through. Just add them to the pot and let it all rot into compost stew. Moisten, toss lightly, cover and let it brew. And when the cooking is complete, Mother Earth will have a treat. Dark and crumbly, rich and sweet. Now open the pot, and what have you got? Compost stew! Ooh, the end. So, compost stew isn't something that you would eat, but compost is something that plants or your garden or trees or living things that grow might eat. So when you put all of these natural materials into a compost pile or into a bin, then decomposers like worms or microbes and other very tiny little creatures, they break all those things down and turn it into really yummy, delicious dirt for plants to eat. Like if you have a garden and you're trying to grow tomatoes or peppers or onions or spinach or any yummy, delicious things, they love to eat compost. That makes the soil so healthy and delicious. So this is your recipe for compost stew. I hope you enjoyed learning about it and reading it with me. Thank you for joining me by the fireside. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.